Yeah, so, man, fuck the banks, literally, and credit unions. Are you serious, man? These people, not just the big institution, but the actual people who you see when you're going in, literally, and credit unions. Are you serious, man? These people, not just the big institution, but the actual people who you see when you're going in there, literally, and credit unions. Are you serious, man? These people, not just the big institution, but the actual people who you see when you're going in there, they're small. Yeah, Anessa and Devon. Yeah, we just got robbed 10 grand. This fucking bank, sitting there smiling in my fucking face, fucking rushing in there so I can get there before they fucking close. Yeah. I don't even know why I'm driving back. Like, what is that gonna gain? I'm about to freaking take this place down, man. Year after year, banks and freaking credit unions are just straight up robbing people, man. And me specifically. They gonna sit there and freaking smile in my face, ask me how I'm doing. And something told me to just start recording. I don't even know why. I was recording while I was in there. Something told me to do that. And then when they were counting the money, they said I couldn't record it. Like, what the fuck kind of sense does that make? And now my fucking money is just gone? Yeah, I'm almost getting into accidents and shit. Because people don't know how to drive. But I'm not supposed to be doing this on live, so. But I need my freaking money, man. And they're closed, and there's traffic. Somebody at this place, including the entire place, is about to be held accountable. I'm a freaking entrepreneur, like a business person. Give me my money when I need it. Nah, these people need to be replaced by robots. Like, of the entire freaking economy, man, like good people losing their jobs, hardworking people, and then just the people behind the counter playing shady, they need to be replaced by freaking robots. Let some of the freaking actual jobs where people care about other people and their finances. It doesn't even matter if they can see the amount in my account. For all they know, that's not the only account I have. Yes, OZK. You know exactly which one. Just withdrew 10 grand. I just did it. And, man, that's okay. That's okay. You know what? I don't like anybody right now. Right at this very moment, I do not like anybody. I can't say that I ever have. I can't say that, people voting for these puppets has made a big difference to me. But right now, especially anybody who freaking supports the bank or these credit unions, people's money, man, it's not right. I just got an injury warning saying that TikTok isn't going to display my stuff to as many people. I guess because I'm driving. that goes back to what I was saying. Like, you should be able to have a special license where you can do certain things. You can drive faster. If you don't have this license that you have to maintain, you can't go over this certain speed limit. And if you do, there is no speed limit, like the Autobahn. You know what you're doing. You know vehicles. You know what they're capable of. Yeah. I don't even know if this was the right platform to go live on. Whatever was quickest, I just decided to go live. Because I'm about to get to the freaking bottom of this, man. Like, even if they're closed or not, I'm going to upload this crap. I'm going to freaking leave them a bunch of bad reviews. I'm going to leave them a bunch of bad reviews. I'm about to, man. Whoever it is that got 10 grand, they're about to lose a whole lot more than that. They're about to lose a whole lot more than that. Why would you want me to ban you? Yeah, politics is a huge mess. It always has been. It always has been. What's up, people? Yeah, I need to be a job application for Halloween. What do you mean? Yeah, right now it's extremely frustrating. Like, the whole reason why I started this sort of movement in the first place was so people don't feel how I feel right now, which is like, what do I drive? What don't I drive? I have a lot of cars. Right now I'm in the Maserati Levante SUV. Um, yeah, I was doing this so people wouldn't ever have to feel this way, like they're trapped, like they're hopeless, because life and other people are steadily trying to keep them down. But no, I'm about to exploit these people. I'm about to exploit freaking everybody who's doing wrong, man. Everybody who's just doing the wrong thing, they're about to be exploited. I'm gonna take what I do, my specialty, and I'm about to freaking utilize that. It'll be a non-profit for just destroying people and destroying businesses who are doing the wrong thing, who are screwing people over. What do I do for a living? I start businesses, I start companies, and then, I make those companies successful and generate an additional income stream. Uh, Marketing, consulting, I do all of that. So that's why, like, I come into the bank wearing a t-shirt and sweatpants as opposed to a suit, and these motherfuckers think that they can just get over on me. And yeah, maybe because I'm freaking tired. I finally got a little bit of sleep one night out of the week. So I come into the bank like tired, but still in a rush to get there before they freaking close. And they want to do some crap like that, man. That's okay. And hard work pays off. Thank you. It does, and then when it pays off, what sucks is more challenges. more obstacles are presented, and so you're always being tested. You're always being tested. Now, some of the people from the bank looks like they are leaving right now. Yeah, one lady is leaving. All right, so I'm here, man. I'm not driving anymore. I wish I didn't have to end the stream or whatever for it to make sense, but I don't know. Some just told me to get out and start recording. Like just get out and start recording where I'm at. I don't know if it's like their name is advertised. Yeah, there it is. It's advertised right there. So one of the things I'm basically looking through my car to see if there's any way like 10 grand could have disappeared, right? Like to most people, no. $10,000 does not just disappear, right? To most people, 10 grand does not just disappear, which means I never actually had it. Boy, I might be mad right now. Okay. You know what? When you are wrong, you are wrong. When you are wrong, you are wrong. Is anybody still watching? I got it. Okay. It slipped out of my bag and off to the side, so on the passenger side of the other car, like kind of in between the seat and the door. I don't know how. Like, holy shit, man. That's it, right? So if y'all are watching, these few people, I'm probably gonna post this video later on what I'm gonna do with this 10 grand, because I'm actually giving it away. So that's why it was super important to me. The old me would have been ready to like rip those freaking doors down, but this me was just like, all right, it's 10,000. I can make that back. That's a phone call tomorrow. I can make it back, you know. But because I literally thought somebody was, you know how people judge you? I'm like, the one day that I don't have time to really put myself together, I've been busy. That's the one day that they're gonna be like, oh. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've had 17 grand. I've had 17 grand get stolen from me by the banks, right? Imagine that. Imagine $17,000. Just walk away, you know, from your possession, from your grasp. And this was from a company, you know, that paid me. That's why I have my own companies. Yeah, no, it's not about trust me. What other people think about you does not matter, only to the extent of when you need other people. So in a sense right now, it's like when I'm walking in the bank, I need the bank. I need those people to get me my money when I need it, which is unfortunate. So it's like until we're our own bank, we're not as self-reliant as we think we are. Because right now there's a shortage on freaking cash. The banks don't want to be giving out money. I went to withdraw money from the bank like 3 weeks ago, and they straight up told me that they had it, but they're not going to give it to me. Like, what? And like that particular bank, it was 4:30, and so their next branch was 20 minutes away. And I'm trying to get there. My gas tank is on E, but I'm trying to get there before it closes. And now all of a sudden I have to go to a different branch because this branch, oh, they can do it for me. They can give me my money when I need it, but they just don't want to. Or they're just not going to. Like, how is that a freaking option? How is that an option? To just sit here and choose? To just have the choice on whether or not you're going to give me my money. And I noticed this of each stage, like when I was an employee and as an employer, I noticed like the shady stuff that banks are doing, man. Why don't they just make more money? That's a good question. Like, that would be the best thing to do, but then you got to realize if they make more, it's gonna devalue what's already made, if that makes sense. So that's why they actually burn, millions upon millions of dollars every year. There's an actual system in place that burns and gets rid of the money in circulation, because as with anything, if there's too much of it, it devalues it. With everything that's happened in the past year or two, it's the same thing with cars. They're not able to. I mean, that's also due to a chip shortage, but it's also a a labor shortage because of production and manufacturing. Which shows us it's still a lot more reliant on people than they led us to believe. So I'm probably one of the biggest, I won't even say conspiracy theorists, because some of this stuff is just black and white. It's just black and white in plain sight. I got a lot of people calling me right now. Yeah, so that's like currencies, right? Same thing with Bitcoin. There's only a certain amount, there's only a certain amount. And if there's not a finite amount of it, I mean, everyone would have it, and then it would be worth nothing. So even with digital currency, their mathematical equation is to only have, it's like a market cap. How big, I'm doing some maneuvers right now. But like I said, man, I could drive with two phones, both hands on the wheel. Big, I'm doing some maneuvers right now. But like I said, man, I could drive with two phones, both hands on the wheel. Texting with one phone, using the navigation, and then, recording or doing something in the other. But yeah, without that market cap, it's like, they base it based on gold. A lot of people think that currency isn't backed by gold. Not only is that physically wrong, but mathematically it's wrong. Gold is the original form, and I mean, back almost 100 years ago, they withdrew and they stopped printing money, or they went and started taking everything from people, all their gold, all their silver, and then they started giving them, like, here's your money, right? They had control. What's up, Caitlin? It's dark where you're at? Man, it's about to be dark here real quick. Like, probably in the next hour it'll be pitch black. But no, I'm just been heating. I'm trying to vent. I thought this bank stole $10,000 from me that I had just withdrawn, but it turns out it like slipped out in my car. So You know, that's how the lie started because I was about to exploit them. But I'm still venting about the flaws in the banking, system. It's completely flawed. Our dollar is based on debt. It's based on the amount of gold assets that we no longer own, right? We've given those gold assets as payments to Great Britain for our supposed freedom. This is fact. This is fact. People don't want you to know that. They want you to think that the dollar stopped being backed by gold back in the 60s. That's what they want you to think. But, with China accumulating so much of it and just oh, snap. Lost connection. Okay, good connection. But I tell you, I don't know. I want people to know, sort of see the challenges every day that happen because people don't have to be slaves. It sucks every day, you know. How would you convince your mom, you know, no matter how much money you had in the world, how could you convince her to quit her job and go work for you? Knowing that she's not happy doing what she's doing. Um, she's sold on the benefits, you know, the insurance. She's sold on all that stuff. She believes in all those Ponzi schemes. And it's not to say that she doesn't believe in me, but at the end of the day, it's like, all right, she doesn't completely. She doesn't completely. And it's like not a lot of people do. Not a lot of people do. It would be easy. I wish. Trust me, I've done it before, and it doesn't happen. I've the same money that I'm showing you. If I walked up to 10 people right now with that money, asking them to guess a simple question, and if they got it right, it's theirs. 9 out of 10 people would not believe it's true. 9 out of 10 people wouldn't even think it's real money, even though I have the daggone withdrawal slip, and I'm like 2 miles away from the bank that I got it from. And I did it live, or I recorded all of it. Like no matter what, that's why I don't care about what people say. No, I know the scams are outrageous, but you know what's also outrageous is that we're just a world that doesn't believe in people anymore. Like, I mean, how can we because of the scams? But still, like we need to believe and rely on robots and machines more than other people. So yeah, I have people calling me. Oh no. It keeps losing connection. Keeps losing connection. But for now, that's got good connection. fourth of my cars. You know, try to hang on to them for as long as I can so I can shoot some content. I like to try to line up as many as I can, and then I have to take probably like 7 of them in for maintenance. And even just doing that, like that's a full-time job, right? When you have as many vehicles as I have, all the registration paperwork, the license plates, the all of that, man, that's a job by itself. But I got to a point where I don't trust people anymore. That's why I'd rather give my money away. That's why I'd rather give this away than to hire someone and say, "Here, can you do this, and this for me? And here's your payment." You know, that's why I'm doing these giveaways. That's why I'm doing. It's like I trust those people more than I do the ones who are, you know, you know, like a handshake was a handshake. It's like a energy signature, right? Or like the pinky swear, pinky promise. It's like you can't take people at those values anymore. Can't take people at those values anymore. And people, you know, it's not about Trump or Biden. It's not. The world needs solving. People need solving, and especially the American uh, system, country. You know, it's not necessarily a puppet. Um, you know, it's a group of people. It's a collective. I mean, we're so much more divided now. Like America is just one big cluster of gangs. It shows you that we were founded on the prison system, just like Australia was, just slightly different. Australia Australia was founded by prisoners, for prisoners, you know, like that civilization, people from like Great Britain and stuff, pretty much getting sent there to die, you know. But instead of doing that, they actually built their own civilization, society, um, you know. But they're also another civilization that's their currency is based on gold. Like if you watch its values fluctuate every day, you'll notice it carries a very similar pattern to gold and oil. So yeah, it's a war. It's a war between like every political party, but you know, here it's like the two biggest ones are democracy and the republic, for which it stands. And you know, nobody being able to figure out which one we are. Like, just stop all this nonsense, right? Like, the U.S. Constitution, what does that say? The thing that's fading away every day while people are being blindsided by what these politicians are saying. You know, the very fabric of what holds everything together is you know, like dissipating. And so what? Somebody can take a picture of it, and then what? 10 years, 100 years from now, people can Photoshop it to say whatever. Um, and they don't, man, people don't see that coming. People don't see it coming to where, you know, like in 8 years, every manufacturer is going to be making nothing but electric cars. People don't see how maybe sometime shortly after that, it'll be a requirement to have an electric vehicle, you know, a self-driving vehicle, because there are too many people out there texting and drinking while driving and killing other people. Like when the statistics come out and they're able to prove that these self-driving vehicles are safer and more efficient than humans without that human error, what freedom, what rights are we going to have then? when your freedom or right impedes someone else's life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. Um, and that's why, like, we're not getting to the flaws. Like, what are the flaws that are destroying our economy? We're not efficient. We have these ridiculously, stupidly slow speed limits, because we want you to not be doing too many things for yourself. We want you to sit in traffic. That's why we're only going to update the roads, do the bare minimum. Um, like we could be so much more just efficient. If a potholes here in America take months, sometimes years to fix. That happens overseas in places like Japan, or like that stuff is done within a couple of hours by the actual city. We're just far there's things that we should be learning from each other society that's fully efficient in their own way. There's things that we should be learning from Amazon, right? Like, why is the postal system trying to play catch up to freaking Prime? You know, there's too many flaws in the way that we operate as Americans. I've served my time. I am a Marine. Once you're a Marine, always a Marine. Um, I don't know. I know people need a lot more help than what's being given. Like the stimulus money, it says lost connection. Now it says good connection. So yeah, I was just saying, like, this stimulus money, this should have been done a long time ago. Like, this should have been done. The American system should be sending people money anyways to begin with. It's making so much more money than that. Stimulus, like, to stimulate the economy, give people, money during an economic hardship. Well, in reality, we're always facing an economic hardship. We should always be getting this money. Come tax season, every freaking American should be getting a check from America, the country that they reside, the country that they support and believe in. Because all year long, they're doing nothing but giving them their hard-earned money. Like, let's get something back in return. When we're not getting the simple things that we actually need, let's get one thing. And if it's money, that's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to. Like, it's not even a war between two political parties. It's a war of powers, and everything follows. It goes back to money. Everything goes back to money. One party wants more money for XYZ, the other wants more money for XYZ. So you're right. And unfortunately, they don't want you to have enough. They don't want you to have enough of it, and they definitely don't want you to have too much of it. Hey, how's it going? Good. So that's kind of what I do. I studied a lot, self-educatingly. For the majority of my life, I was my own teacher. For the majority of my life, I was my own teacher. Ooh.
I tweaked him, you were like chopped off a lot.
I wish my service still isn't good. service still isn't good. But while I was driving, it did something like it recognized it, and so new people aren't able to find it. Yeah, yeah. It's like a danger notification. But what I like about it is that it keeps recording. Upload it to YouTube, yeah. Yep. But no, it was a mistake on my side. Like the bag was open and the thing slipped on the other side. I think, but at the same time, I don't like keeping large amounts of money in there because, you know, I think perhaps something could be missing. So, but I just haven't had time to go back and like monitor all of the account. I'm telling you. No. I mean, I'm still going live. Like, I let people know. I let people know. This is not like this time. This time, right? A year ago, I was robbed 17 grand. The year before that, like, so did I. So did I. You should have seen me freaking driving back. I pulled up. I'm surprised they didn't call the cops the way I pulled up. Black man wearing all black. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the live here so I can get my mind right and focus on the other things I need for my other businesses and stuff. But I'm glad that you, that's another thing, racism. Oh, for sure. For sure. Like, and it's a crazy, because in this manner, there's only one race, that's the human race. You know, so being prejudiced and condescending to another person because of the, it's like not even the color, but the tone, like the shade of their skin. That's all it is a difference in shade. Because different parts of the planet get more sun and less. That's the most ignorant, disgusting, idiotic thing I can. Like, people have asked me, you know, what's my preference? Do I like white girls or black girls? Like, it's not like clothes or, you know what I mean? I don't like a woman for the color of her skin. I like a woman for her heart, her mind, you know, not the color of her skin. But thank you so much, though, for attending. I might go live again tonight. It's only like 6 o'clock here. 6 o'clock here right now. Just gotta take care of a few things and be able to focus. But yeah, follow, check out my other videos. I'll be doing some giveaways soon. And you can kind of see what kind of cars I have. But thank you. Likewise. Likewise, you will definitely be in my prayers as well. See you later, my friend. Preston. No barking.